If you've ever adopted a cat or spent enough time with them, you might have noticed that they make this interesting noise from time to time. It sounds like someone is rumbling their stomach or even burping. In reality, it's actually a combination of both. And there are multiple reasons why your cat is doing it. So today, we're going to cover all of those reasons so you know exactly why your cat makes those noises. The first reason your cat has Borborygmi is because they've eaten. Cats can be very noisy when they eat, but it doesn't stop there. After they finish eating, they may still be very vocal because they're still digesting that food. A lot of times you can hear their stomachs rumbling while they digest their food, and that's normal. However, if they get an obstruction while trying to eat, then they could start making gurgling noises. This is something you need to watch out for because it means that your cat is not digesting food properly. They could have hair in their stomach or something they weren't supposed to eat. If this happens, you should take them to the vet right away. Another reason your cat has Borborygmi is because they have gas. Just like humans, cats can experience excess gas in their digestive system, which creates pressure. This pressure will often release through their mouth in the form of a burp, but sometimes it comes out the other end. When it comes out the other end, you might notice that it's a little bit smelly. However, if this is only happening every once in a while, then it's nothing to worry about. But if your cat is constantly releasing gas and experiencing Borborygmi, then they could have a serious gas infection. This is called meteorism. Cats with this condition cannot pass gas normally, and this builds up pressure in their stomach. If left untreated, this can rupture their stomach and kill them. So if your cat has constant gas and Borborygmi, then take them to the vet right away. Now, sometimes the reason why your cat has Borborygmi is because they drink too fast. Many cats like to gulp down their water, and while this isn't necessarily a problem, it can cause them to swallow air. And just like us humans, swallowing air can create gas in their stomach, which leads to rumbling. Now, most of the time, cats are able to burp up this extra air. However, if they don't do it, you might notice that they have more Borborygmi than usual. So if you want to prevent your cat from gulping down too much air, make sure to give them smaller portions of food and water throughout the day. Not only will this prevent them from swallowing air, but it will also keep their metabolism running smoothly, which brings us to our next point. Sometimes the reason why your cat has Borborygmi is because their metabolism is off. There are many reasons why their metabolism could be off, but the most common one is because they aren't eating the right food. Most cats need a diet full of protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, water, and fiber. However, some cats have special dietary needs that require them to eat a different kind of food. For example, some cats need a special diet to help them lose weight. Others need a special diet to prevent them from getting hairballs. And others need a special diet because they're diabetic. If you're not sure what kind of diet your cat needs, then talk to your vet. They'll be able to tell you exactly what your cat needs and how much they need. Otherwise, you might notice that their metabolism is off and they have irregular bowel movements along with Borborygmi. Another reason why your cat has Borborygmi is because they aren't drinking enough water. If your cat isn't drinking enough water, then they won't have enough lubrication in their digestive tract. This makes it harder for food to pass through their body and can create a blockage. As you probably already know by now, blockages in the digestive tract create Borborygmi. However, blockages can also cause constipation, so make sure to watch out for that. If your cat's poop is hard, then they're probably constipated, and this is why they have Borborygmi. If left untreated, this can become very dangerous for your cat. So if you notice that your cat has been constipated for a few days, then try giving them a few teaspoons of water. This should help lubricate their digestive tract and allow them to relieve themselves. However, if it doesn't, then take them to the vet. They might need an enema or surgery to remove the blockage. The next reason your cat has Borborygmi is because they're obese. While this isn't always the case, a lot of the time if your cat is overweight, then they're not digesting their food properly. This can cause an excess amount of gas and a buildup of pressure in their stomach, which leads to Borborygmi. Obese cats are also more likely to develop hairballs because they're constantly eating and regurgitating hair. Hairballs are another common cause of borborygmi. If you want to prevent your cat from becoming obese and developing hairballs, make sure to groom them regularly. Brushing their hair will remove any loose hair and prevent them from eating it. This is especially important for long-haired cats like Persians and Maine Coons. On top of this, make sure to give your cat a balanced diet and exercise throughout the day. Play with them and make sure that they get at least 30 minutes of exercise a day. If you do all of these things, your cat should have healthy digestion and avoid obesity. Another reason why your cat has borborygmi is because they're experiencing pain. If your cat has been spayed or neutered, then they could have an obstruction in their digestive tract. The same thing could happen if they were previously in an accident or got surgery in the abdominal area. Sometimes older cats will experience borborygmi because their digestive system becomes weaker with age. Even though these are all different reasons why your cat is experiencing pain, they all lead to the same thing, borborygmi. If you notice that your cat is experiencing pain and has borborygmi, then take them to the vet right away. Depending on the situation, they might need medication or surgery. The last reason why your cat has borborygmi is because they have parasites. If your cat spends a lot of time outside, they might ingest something that creates parasites in their body. These parasites live inside their digestive tract and feed off the nutrients in their food. This prevents your cat from absorbing important nutrients and can cause them to lose weight. Now, it takes a lot of parasites in order for your cat to experience borborygmi. So if they do have parasites, you'll probably notice other symptoms like weight loss, diarrhea, or vomiting. If you notice any of these symptoms, then take your cat to the vet right away. They can administer a deworming medication to get rid of the parasites in your cat's digestive tract. So now you know all the reasons why your cat has borborygmi. As you can see, some of these reasons are normal and some of them are very serious. So if your cat has borborygmi, make sure to pay attention to what they're doing and how often they're doing it. If it happens every once in a while, then it's probably nothing to worry about. But if it's happening a lot, then take them to the vet. They'll be able to determine why your cat has borborygmi and treat it accordingly. Now, if you're looking for ways to bond with your cat and keep them entertained, then I'm going to put a video on screen showing you 10 DIY toys that you can make at home. These toys are cheap, effective, and most importantly, they keep your cat entertained. So before you go out and spend tons of money on cat toys, try making some of these DIY toys instead. Thanks for watching, and I hope you get a lot of use out of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video.